Hello, my loves. I promise we will get back to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood because I need to see where that story's going. But this was just dropped into my lap a couple days ago, and I want to check this out. This is called Detective Grimoire. It's by SFB Games and Armor Games, and it looks like a cool exploration point and click game. So I want to see what this is all about. Let's create a new file, shall we? Headphones strongly recommended. Sound is important. You will need sound to properly experience this game. Duly noted. Whoa, that is loud.
"2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction deep within the heart of the marsh.
Noises in the background.
A tourist attraction.
She's
Here?
doing something. Eating, I
I
believe.
don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in this swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see what matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always
Good
enjoyed a
question.
challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? Heh, there's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Of course we do. Let's see. Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. My father would be ashamed of me if I don't remember military time. I really don't. Let's see. Midnight. So 8? 8. Ha, 8:45. I figured it out. I'm smart cookie. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Could they? Well then. Oh, those are the footprints. Oh, isn't that nice? That's lovely. I love what you've done with the wounds. That's our suspect. He's just a little guy. And it's his birthday. Speaking of when this airs, it'll be the day before mine. Or when this is recorded, excuse me.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Will I now? Isn't this interesting? I love the animation and the art style. Chapter 1. A swamp full of secrets. Dun dun dun. Yeah, the art style is pretty
Your
cool.
case file is in the top right. You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here. When you've collected some, of course.
Gee, thanks.
I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Good to know. So I have nothing in there right now. Boggy and Mr. Remington is the murder victim. Suspicious. Okay, that's police file. Cool. No notes. We're headed to the crime scene first on the west side of the swamp. Click and hold the back button to exit immediately from menus. Okay.
That's where I need to go.
Then let's go.
I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right.
Oh.
Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
I'm not feeling confident, therefore those hints will stay on, damn it. Oh, hi.
Oh! Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
Weird girl from the fairground?
You're that weird girl from the fairground.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and behave.
You'll get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
Oh,
You
really?
have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared. I might pretend I imagined her.
Sure, let's go with that. We totally imagined her.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. It's an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they... fighting?
Sure, let's go with that. Looked like they were hugging, but, you know. I got a map! Oh boy! A map of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance. When I'm exploring the swamp, I can access the map on the button in the corner. A statue of Boggy character greets visitors at the entrance. His feet are hidden in the murky water. Wooden board image of Boggy being handled roughly by a man dressed as an explorer.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
I won't forget. Oh, shake walls. I want to make sure I got all the. Yes. Got everything.
Just my luck, the gate's closed.
Then open it. Can we break it open? Can we break into the gate? Can we pick the lock? There's so much room for possibilities.
Looks like I can move these metal latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
This one. Boom. Shakalaka.
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office.
Oh, I had to move that all the way over there. That's what that was. Okay, cool.
This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking. Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom. And flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts
You don't say.
and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere. The tourist attraction is far too remote for the murder to be so smart. I don't get it.
The murder to have
The
happened.
tourist attraction is far too remote for the murder to have happened. No.
The swamp is far too remote for...
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me.
Yep.
What's the story behind this place? Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off food. Those trees are more dense. It's like a forest back there. It's a fork in the road. How non-linear. There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside. Note to self, don't fall in.
Do not fall in. Alright.
It's a fork in the road. How
non-linear. Let's go to the museum first.
These flower petals seem a little out of place lying on the ground over there. These flower...
Okay.
Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one.
Try this way.
I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else. I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Well, fine. I guess we'll go. Damn it. She's a little
What's
spoopy.
this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button. That's the one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
Lockpick discarded near the entrance to Remington's office, covered in strange liquid slime. Most likely used by the murderer to break into Remington's office. Suspicious.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Yes, darling, I suppose so.
So... There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door, and back down into those reeds by the water.
There's also normal footprints.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Is that how he fell, maybe?
I can't get in here without a key, and I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Or, hear me out. We can't use the lockpick, damn it!
Aha, some suspects. Let's get this investigation started.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased
What?
to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
It's actually my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best. So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
You don't say. Nothing else I should really talk about right now.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No. I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Vanderpeer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur.
Oh, really?
I'm a man of many talents.
You don't say. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
That's great. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming? Vincent Vanderpeer has always had permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. Ooh, that's nearly right. Can Vanderpeer just do whatever he wants?
Only recently.
Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse. I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
Money.
Right. That's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Challenge complete. Boo.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But
Oh, really?
what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy. About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work.
A hobby,
but I
you
wouldn't
said?
want anyone else shooting for me.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working, very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest, but yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual, yes.
How so?
Difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective. But there are some odd sounds on the audio track.
You don't
Nothing
say.
but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Because my clues lied to me because Bobby Burl.
My clues lied to me because Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it? Vincent Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burl doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Oh. Well, we're gonna confront Mr. Burl on our next episode. I kind of like this. This is cute. About to see where this goes. Thank you so much for joining me, my loves. If you like what you saw, by all means smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll meet you back here for more shenanigans. Take care of yourselves. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Mwah.